First of all, for the most part, it wasn't. Most of the mail that was delivered to or from the Beagle was while the Beagle was docked at various port cities on its way from A to B. But second, more importantly, I think people drastically underestimate the sheer amount of flying by the seat of our pants that was going on over the course of maritime history. Specifically, in this case, uncharted waters does not mean that people weren't sailing there. They were sailing there. It was just dangerous. In the 1830s, the only way of getting from the Atlantic to the Pacific by sea was by going around the southern tip of South America. Side note, about a decade after the voyage of the Beagle, a different British Navy map-making voyage tried to get from the Atlantic to the Pacific over Canada. It didn't go very well for them. Anyway, lots and lots of people were taking these routes around the southern tip of South America by sea, and lots of them died. The water around the southern tip of South America is very, very scary to sail in. Did you know that the Pacific has a sea level that's 40 centimeters higher than the sea level of the Atlantic? So the currents are doing insane things there because it's basically rapids, on top of which the wind is doing insane things, the rocks are rocky, and also there are mystery rocks, because large parts of it were uncharted. All of this is extra insane to me because I nearly died once sailing without a chart, and that was on a sunny day in the Stockholm archipelago. I was not dealing with the fucking Drake Passage. But the reason why large parts of this coastline remained uncharted for so long was that for most of the age of sail, any sailor who got up close and personal with the rocks around the southern tip of South America was probably not going to live long enough to tell anybody where those rocks were. The voyage of the Beagle really is a story of extremes, because large parts of it were this light-hearted coming-of-age adventure romp, but the actual mission of the voyage was, hey Fitzroy, can you go make us a map of this coastline that's too scary for most people to look at?